Hey, what's up? I'm certified sommelier Matt Arnold here to talk to you guys about a little bit of tasting philosophy and how to taste wine. Wow, we could spend an entire day or hour or weeks or a lifetime on how to taste wine. I'm going to just show you guys a couple tricks here that really help me out. So, a couple things I like to do before tasting wine. Sometimes you'll see people smell coffee beans or things like that in between things. That's really only for perfume. What I like to do, smell my wrist, smell the inside of it. It'll get you used to your own personal scent. You'll see some people tilt their nose back and whatnot and act ridiculous. I just think that's nonsense, and there's no real added value to that. You look cooler doing this. One other fun fact, your nose has two nostrils. Only one of them works at a time, and it switches about every 4 hours. So one nostril might be picking up scent more than the other one. So figure out which one is doing that. Another little tip, your wine glass has a stem. You should hold it by the stem and not by the bulb for a couple reasons. One, it can help your swirling action a little bit, but two, it'll warm up your glass, especially if it's a white wine, then you'll stain the outside of it with fingerprints. But the most important reason, and I think the coolest thing about that, is the oils on the human hand retain more scent than any other thing in the world. So if you've gone to the bathroom and you've washed your hands, or you've been outside playing in the yard or doing anything like that, you're holding the bowl of the glass. After a few seconds or so, that aroma will start to transfer through and interfere with the wine. Nobody likes soapy red wine. That's just not fun. So hold it by the stem, give it a swirl. That breaks the surface tension a little bit, and it gets the wine moving around the glass and gets the alcohol moving around the glass. So alcohol is a vessel for delivering aromas. It's not just to have fun with. It actually releases aromas. That's why things like shampoo, cologne, perfume all have that in there. It's an aroma delivery system. So give it a smell. Smelling wine is really, really important. It's actually about 80 to 85% of taste that's predicated on your smell. If you've ever lost your sense of smell, whether it was like the flu or bronchitis or something like that, or maybe something a little bit more permanent, unfortunately, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You might even think this smells like Pinot Grigio. Then it's going to taste differently. It affects your perception, and perception is everything with wine. So the most important thing to remember with tasting wine is to have fun, but also try and push yourself and try to learn a little bit. If you ever want to get really, really good at tasting, avoid a couple of these words. Don't say the wine is good. All wine's good. There's good things about all wines. Don't say the wine's bad. Try to figure out what makes it bad. And then on the opposite side of that, try to figure out what made that wine good. If you can't use the word good or bad, then you're forced to think of something else. Another word to throw out. Let the word smooth take a vacation for the day. A lot of wines are really smooth. When you say a wine's smooth, you're not thinking of another way to describe it. If you spent more than 30 seconds on that and you can't describe the wine, just drink it and have fun at that point. It's all wine and it's a beverage and it's meant to be enjoyed after all. So happy tasting and cheers.